Hey y'all, welcome back. We're here, we're sitting down. So if you don't know, go back, it's been longer than it was supposed to. We're back with another senior movement video. These are some of my faves. I have a 95-year-old client, Miss Minnie, who I love deeply. And I love that movement keeps her here. I love that movement continues to let her know that she's able-bodied, and I want to give what I attempt to give to Miss Minnie to so many others. So if you have a grandmother, grandfather, older aunt, uncle, mom, daddy, sister, cousin who is in their senior years and they are not moving as much as you would want them to, let's turn on this video, huh? Let's get them moving, even if it's from the chair. So this is for people who may not be able to, who may be wheelchair bound, or I really hope I'm saying the right words, but who may only have access to a wheelchair, or if, like how I am for Miss Minnie, a lot of the workouts that we do, we're standing up or we're using a chair. Next video, I think I do want to do some stand-up exercises for my people who have a little bit more mobility. What? But I did want to get this video out because I was supposed to do this months ago and I only did one. So enough talking. My name is Joy, or Joe. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are here for another one, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. While you're here, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe because you're going to love me. I'm telling you this now. I be seeing the future and things. You can gaze into... Okay, nope, we're not doing that. Let's start. I want you to take a seat in your chair. If you are able to sit flat-footed, let's do that. If you have arms on your chair, that's completely fine. I'm going to try to do as much as I can to still make sure that you can move your body, okay? Let's get started. We're going to move for about 15 to 20 minutes, and we're going to have a good time doing it, okay? Let's go. All right, so we're going to start with neck rolls. And I want these slow and controlled, right? The older we get, the more mobility leaves our body. So I want you to really take your time and make the complete circle, if you can, all the way around, okay? And let's go ahead and go to the other side now. So we're gonna rotate the opposite way that you started, all the way around. You want to think about your chin making a full circle. Okay. Good. Good. We got 3. And 4 right here. Good. So now that we've gotten that done, we're not done with our neck. Let's go ahead and hang to one side. You have the option to take that hand over, add a little more pressure or resistance towards the side that you're on, or you can keep your hand off of there. A lot of times when I stretch, my eyes are closed, so I'm gonna make as much eye contact as I possibly can, but at the same time, girl, be feeling too good. And while we're doing this, I do want to make sure that you know you are doing deep breaths the entire time. So we're inhaling and exhaling out the mouth. You have the option of inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose, or exhaling through your nose and exhaling out through your mouth, okay? Good. And let's do the same thing. We're going to take all of the main points, up, down, side to side, hold it there. Sometimes I wake up and my neck just be tight. So while we're here, I want you to slightly turn it like you trying to look over your shoulder, but you don't completely. This is stretching right up in here, and it goes all the way down to that shoulder, that deltoid, okay? So just all of that, want to stretch it out. Good. And we're going to go back to the center, and we're going to go over to that side, same concept, almost right in the middle of being here and there, okay? Good. Deep breaths. Keep that posture as good as you can. Okay. Bottom on the ground. Take those shoulders back so you get a full good stretch. Good. And we're gonna look up. All right. Now we're gonna move on to a little bit of our shoulder and upper body work, okay? Okay, so now we're gonna take one arm over our chest. You're gonna take that opposite arm and hook it in, okay? If this is too difficult, grab what you can and press it towards your chest, okay? One thing I always, when I deal with my older clients, I always tell them, if you can't do what I'm doing, please don't hold that against yourself. It's really okay. Once again, I just want you to move. Our bodies are like cars. If you sit a car down and you don't move the car, you attempt to crank it and drive it 30 to 40 minutes anywhere, it's going to tell you that, hey, I've been sitting. So what are you doing? And our body responds in the same way with aches and pains. Sometimes we get ailments, and a lot of it may stem from the fact that you're not moving your body. Not saying all of it, but I'm going to say a larger portion than what we give credit to is that it's because you're not moving your body. That stress, everything that you're holding in your body needs somewhere to go. And if it has nowhere to go, it's just going to diagnose and designate itself in your body. So I want to first apologize for not putting out more of these because I only did one. And I want you to go here first, one arm up. Some of my clients may not be able to extend that arm all the way up. If you can't, that's okay. But if you can, go ahead and tilt on over to the side. And even if you can't extend that arm all the way up, I still want you to reach over to get that stretch from your obliques all the way up to your shoulders. The older we get, we lose more range of motion. Now, if you're naturally flexible, then you have a better advantage than a lot of people. But a lot of people are not naturally flexible. And you have to work and be consistent with stretching. And that's all this really is. This is not necessarily a workout because I haven't gotten to those yet. I really just wanted to get as much movement from the chair as I possibly could before I stood up and began doing more movement from there. Okay. Full range. Still, once again, deep breaths. Good job. Good. You guys are looking great. I know you are. Good. And come on back. Good. All right. So now we're going to do something that may be a little more advanced, depending once again on your flexibility. So I want you to put both your hands on your head. If this is too much, it's okay. I'll give you a modification. We're going to turn towards one way, okay? And I want you to extend both your arms out. And this is just going to further your rotation. If you feel a cramp, come on out, shake it out, and go back into it. Because if you haven't did the stretch in a long time, then your body may cramp up. That back shoulder that's getting most of the pressure, this one, for me on this side, may be getting a little twinge, okay? So just be careful and once again, keep breathing. Good. Put our hands back on our heads. We're going to turn back to the front. And now we're going to go to the other side. Same thing. And extend all the way out. So the more you relax and you breathe in these movements, the more flexibility and the more range you will be able to have, okay? So the breathing is very important because when you're not breathing, you're almost like stifling your body. So be careful of that. Boom, hands there and back on your head. And so then we're going to go to one side. Same almost the concept of us putting that hand over our head, but here we get more a stretch from our lats and our obliques, okay? Good. We're here, and same difference all the way over there. Good. This stretch feels so good. I had upper body today, and I am tight already. Good. And come on back. Very good. Okay. And so right before we go more into the lower part of our bodies, I want you to do some big shoulder circles, forward or backwards, whichever way you prefer. Very good. And now rotate them the opposite way. Good. Good breathing. Last one over here. Very good. All right. I think we're a little stretched. Okay. Here's where you can do it. Once again, if it's too difficult for you, just go back to the stretch that we just did, okay? Now, I want you to take the opposite arm to the opposite knee, okay? So we're gonna go here, 1, okay? I want you to take the other arm that is free, grab your chair or grab your hip, and I want you to press from this knee and rotate over. You want your chest in the direction that you are facing, of course, so you can extend more out to get more of that stretch, to rotate more. Okay, so try not to be here with it. Only if you can't. If this is where you are, that's completely fine. But if you can, take those shoulders back, and I want you to rotate all the way around, just like so. Good. Now we're going to take it one step further. We're going to take that free hand here, right? And we're going to do that same first stretch that we did when we were leaning over to get a different dynamic of the same stretch, okay? Good. So release that hand. We're going to go back here, chest out. Get one deep inhale and exhale here. And then take that arm over and here. Good. All right. Now I'm going to do it twice. This is not a workout. This is just a good stretch. This is movement for my seniors. We're not doing a workout. Like I said, that is on the list of things to do. So same thing, we're going to go ahead and take that opposite arm, take it on the outside of the knee, and I want you to twist out. You're going to see or learn one side may be more flexible than the other, one side may be tighter than the other. It just depends. And we're going to take 2 really good deep breaths just like this before we add that arm over. Good. And I want you to go ahead and reach over. Same thing. Good. And come on back. So we're going to take a deep breath here again. And take that arm over. And deep breath here. Good. And bring that arm on back. Rotate on back over. Good job. Now we're going into a little bit of hip flexibility for our hips, hip flexors, and even our glutes, okay? So we're gonna place both our legs in front of us, right? This may not pertain to everybody. If you cannot bring that foot all the way over your knee, I do want you to hook it as far as you can, okay? And I want you to hold it here. If you're able to, though, go ahead and take that foot up. Sometimes, like, a lot of people sit like this. So if this is too much for you, it's okay. But I do want you to add a little pressure to that knee. Not too much. Just a little pressure, almost like you're leaning on it, but I still want you to keep your posture good, okay? Yeah, so you're going to just add just a little pressure on that foot. Not too much. Not too much. And once again, if you're stopping mid shin and you can't hold that, you holding up that leg on that shin is still going to be some work. So hold that as much as you can, and the more you come back to this video, you're going to get better with bringing that leg up. And once again, this is for our hips, hip flexors, a little bit of our glutes as well, okay? And while we're here, and if your leg was further down your shin, you can extend it out just like so. And we're going to rotate those ankles, okay? You need good ankles. Knees and ankles are very important, okay? So rotating them, and now we're gonna go the opposite way. And making sure that you make just these small movements a part of your daily thing when you get up, starting your day off like this. it helps you feel better throughout the day, okay? Good, and we're gonna slowly bring that leg down with some control. And we're going to move to the other leg. So same difference. You're here, go ahead and hold it. And then when we start the rotation, you just put that foot out and rotate, okay? And we're taking that foot here if you're there. And even if like you barely up here, I don't care, okay? I just want to ensure that you are doing this movement, okay? Same thing, we're gonna press down just a little bit with that elbow to that knee or to that thigh, wherever you know, I'm long, so wherever that elbow goes, like I said, I don't want you hunching over to reach for it. I just really want you just to kind of sit and put a little pressure on that leg, okay? Do some deep breathing. Feel those muscles stretching. Feel how it's making your body feel, okay? Really paying attention to how your body feels when you do that movement, okay? So let's start with those rotations. I already got 2 in. So if you're behind me, it's okay. And the opposite way. Same thing. Good. Keep breathing. Y'all look so good. I'm so happy y'all came to move with me. Good. All right. Putting those feet down, both of them at the same time. Okay, we got a few more things towards the ankles, and we're going to be done, okay? So I want you, right where you are, I want you to take your feet all the way up to your tippy toes and back down. I know you heard mine pop. And back up again. My toes always pop. And back down. I really just want you on your toes, because a lot of times we don't stretch our toes either. Good. And back down. Good. We're going to do one more time, okay? And up to the tippy toes and back down again. Very good. Okay, cute little minor stuff that I just want you to kind of pay attention to, because like how we don't stretch our toes, we don't stretch our fingers. So as your hands lay flat here, I want you to put more pressure on those fingers, okay? I don't want the palm of your hand on your legs. I want you only your fingers. So I really want you to feel that stretch. I know you're like, oh my God. Yes, stretching everything that can be stretched is one of the best things you could do for your body. And even with you looking at this video at whatever awesome age you are, because I aspire, okay, every part of the movement is still going to be just as important. There's never a time where it's too late to stretch. I did have maybe like one more I wanted to add on that I didn't focus on. If we can do high knees from your chair, let's try some of those. So we're going to do about 3 to 4 on each side. If you can, grab under your knee or under your thigh and help yourself bring it in just a little bit more. Only if you can. Once again, this is not to count you out of any part of this video. If you can't do it, it's completely fine. I appreciate you for moving as much as you have with me thus far. But if you can, I do want to push you just a little bit more, because next video we have to get up. I want to do some movements with you guys, standing up and down and with the chair as well. So that's going to be the end for right now. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me for this small, cute little senior movement video. Once again, if you have anybody in your life who you want to move and they are unsure of how to, or they feel like they're too old to, send them this video. Let them know that there's no age until you're in the ground that stops you from movement. Okay? I appreciate y'all so much for rocking with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We will be back with another video this week. It will be... I can't remember which one I'm doing next. I think this one is... I don't know if this is... You'll know. I'm going to post a schedule. We have another video that's going to be coming up this week. So until that other video comes up, please go back and watch any of my other videos. I'm going to see how I could put my old senior movement video in this video. I know I can, but it's going to be somewhere up here, so you guys can go and look at that one if you need another one until I put another one out. Next one is going to be a standing up, and I'm excited for that one because I think it's time for us to move a little bit more. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember, please be kind to yourself and be kind to someone else, because you do not know what they might be facing. All right? Y'all be safe. Love y'all so much. Bye.